Alright, footy fans, get ready for another episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Here are your hosts, PJ and Breno.
Hey, footy fans, I'm Breno, and welcome back to the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We are up to round 3 already, can you believe it? And with some interesting results again last weekend. And I'll get to that very shortly, but something's missing here, and I'm usually introducing me mate and co-host PJ, but where is he? Sadly, he's not feeling too good today, so I'm going to be flying solo tonight, but because we know we all want your tips, so we're going to get them to you. I think he's still celebrating Alex Johnston's record, as you can see there in the photo. Maybe get better soon, mate, but I'll plod along and see what I can do, even though PJ is the one with all the name pronunciations. I'll probably get that wrong at some stage. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, of course. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all the things that helps our platforms, gives us a reason for doing this each week. We are just footy fans like you, and we are also on YouTube, Facebook groups, Instagram, and some audio podcast places like Spotify. But all the fun stuff is right here on our group page. So thanks for tuning in. And let's see if there's some sort of news we can have a look at. Alright, so last couple of weeks we've been talking a bit about this, the continuing Zach Lomax saga. I want to give the media and Lomax a big round of applause. Yes, well done. Number one for not breaking another contract. Actually, I just need to check if he hasn't got a divorce during the week. Let's have a quick look. Looks good. So yeah, he hasn't broken any other contract this week that we know of. And the media, thank you for giving it a break for a full week. Congratulations. Only thing we have delayed reaction there. The other thing though is we've just mentioned it, so we've just broken the streak. Oh well. Anyway, let's get rid of that boring news and get into some exciting stuff. How good's this? Massive congratulations to Alex Johnston. 2 tries on the weekend. Takes him to the 213 career tries, and he is now the greatest scorer in the history of the game, going past Ken Irvine. But it wasn't just the record, that was a celebration, as you can see on the video there. Everyone running on the field, even though the signs and the announcement said not to. No one was going to stop them celebrate this event, delaying the game for about 30 minutes, I think it was, but well worth it. No fines apparently, which they were threatening to give and stopping it from going to the game. But apart from this guy, oh,
sorry, I'm a fraud.
Yeah, get that
Stay
flog
down.
off there.
You're under arrest.
He should get a fine just for being there. Anyway, so also there was a bit of a celebration with AJ as they unveiled his statue. Big moment. Teammates were there, NRL boss, cameras rolling, and AJ, as cool as ever, steps up and goes, "Oh, and now the pigeons can shit on me." So, all jokes aside, though, what a career, what a moment, and he's still going to add to that, I would imagine. So good on him. All right, let's have a look at some other interesting news that I'm not really too happy about. Ponga looks to be yet again on the sideline for up to 8 weeks. Not good for my Knights, and not long after he left the field on the weekend, poor old Dylan Brown hits the deck as well and looks to be out for 4 weeks. So here we go again, Knights fans. Fuck's sake. We now have 1/3 of our salary cap. That's over $2.2 or $3 million sitting on the bench. but we have done it plenty of times before. And I'm sure Ponga legs are made of glass. That's what that picture is there. His legs are definitely made of glass, but we've got Fletcher Sharp back this week, so slotting back into the team. So hopefully that fixes that issue for 8 weeks anyway. Oh dear. Alright everyone, let's go see what the score is. What's the score? Alright, let's kick it off with the Eels beating the Broncos 40-32. Absolute shootout this game. A couple of players got doubles there for the Eels, but Walsh and Staggs kept Brisbane in it as well. Plenty happening in that one, hey? Who had the premiers of 2025 being 0-2 and they're on their bingo card? I certainly didn't, but quietly liking it. Sorry, Broncos fans, but not looking good at the moment. We've got the Warriors 40-6 over the Raiders. Another interesting game there. The minor premiers not looking too good this year already. There's a couple of Warriors getting doubles there, but Tony Boyd definitely pulling the strings and looking really good for the Warriors at the moment. Looking very sharp, aren't they? Roosters and the Bunnies. That's the game we were just talking about, where Alex Johnston became the all-time leading try scorer. Massive moment of the game. Unfortunately, they couldn't go on with it, and Roosters 26-18 winners. Pretty good game though. Unfortunate for AJ, they didn't get the win. Roosters take the first of that rivalry game. Tigers absolutely put a score on the Cowboys too, 44-16. Pierce Paul and Luali doubles, and Dewey slots 6 from the tee, so he played a good game as well. Where's that been all last year? They played really well. So poor old Cowboys though, they're in a bit of trouble. Then Storm just roll on 46-20 over the Dragons. Awesome hat trick by Fa'alagu. Definitely electric, absolutely massive effort, and might be one to talk about a bit later. We've got Cleary, absolute perfect off the boot. He does it all. Ran that game as well. 26-6 winners over the Sharks. The Panthers won. Stand out by Cleary. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Done well. Knights. Oh yes, love this one. 36-16 over Manly. Dom Young with 2. Ponga everywhere until he got injured. Out now for about 8 weeks, and straight after losing Brown out for 4 weeks as well. There's $2 million sitting off the field, as I said before, so not good signs for the Knights, but see how they bounce back this week. And we finish with the Dolphins coming from behind to beat the Titans 18-14. Tight one to wrap it up. Titans looking good for a while there, then the Dolphins did what they do, and they come back to beat the poor old Titans, who just can't seem to win a break. Alright, there's the ladder. So Storm are up on the top with a few of us up there, still undefeated. Storm, Warriors, Panthers, Knights undefeated. Wests and Bulldogs had a bye, so that sort of doesn't count, but they're up there. Poor old Titans down the bottom with the Cowboys and the Broncos. What a shock that one is. Let's have a look at our last week's tips. Oh, not very good. Unfortunately, that's about it. That's all the time for that one. It was a shocking week to tip last week. Yeah, thank you, Broncos. You've done well. All right, let's jump into our round 3 preview. Yeah, round 3. All right, the squads are in. And changes are everywhere, and you can already feel the pressure building for some of these teams after last week. Quick reminder, 22 names cut to 19 game day, 6 on the bench. They can only play 4, So keep an eye on the late mail for the teams there. By the way, it'll be hard to do this without PJ, as I mentioned before. He's really good with the names. I mispronounce a lot of them, so it could make for a good clip later on, and I'm sure PJ will be laughing. So let's get into it. Raiders and Bulldogs. Raiders, what's going on? They come off that 40-6 hiding from the Warriors, but big in. They got Josh Papali'i returning. Also, Dane Laurie onto the bench. Bulldogs, they're building nicely. Only change really is Tuala, plus O'Sullivan and Turpin added to the extended bench. Raiders need a response, but the Dogs start to look like a proper footy side, coming off a nice bye and rested. We both can't go past them. We've got 1-12 on the Bulldogs. That's the Thursday night game. Now we hit into Friday. Roosters and Panthers. This one's going to be a cracking game, I think. It could even be match of the round. PJ's already. This one should be a cracker. Roosters fresh off beating South. Sorry, PJ. Big in is Reece Robson. That's a big boost at hooker. Got Panthers just doing Panther things. They might get Martin back as well. And that forward pack just gets better and better. Roosters at home though. Penrith just don't get beat 2 weeks in a row, so we've both gone Panthers here. Interesting though, PJ is taking them 13 plus. He reckons they're going to smash the old Roosters, but I'm a bit more reserved. I'm taking them 1-12. Shock horror that PJ reckons Panthers are going to put more than 13 on the Roosters. Alright, head into Storm versus Broncos. Second Friday night game. So Storm coming off 46-20 win with that Farlago hat trick. They bring in Lioro and McDonald as well. Plenty of depth there. The Broncos last week. They lost the week before as well. And now reshuffling. So Grant Anderson debuts. Mania shifts Shibasaki to the bench, and Reynolds under injury cloud after last week as well. So we've got Storm at home after that performance. Good luck Brisbane. We both have Storm, and again PJ tipping another blowout here. Another loss to the Broncos, he reckons. But I've got him 1-12. He's got him 13 plus. And I wonder if the Broncos are going to keep losing, or will they bounce back this week? There's a potential. Let us know in the comments, people, what you think so far. Alright, next up we have the Knights and the Warriors. This one had Blockbuster written all over it until the injuries hit. So big outs for the Knights, Ponga and Dylan Brown, of course. And in comes Fletcher Sharp to save the day. Hunt goes to fullback, Sandon Smith to the halves. Warriors though flying after the 40-6 win, but they got some big outs as well. No CNK, no Harris Tavita. They've got Hansen debuting in the halves, so a few changes for them as well. So both teams hit hard by changes. This one got a little bit unpredictable. Definitely going to go with my heart with this one and take on the Knights 1-12. PJ's got Warriors 1-12, so we're split on this one. It could go either way though. It's going to be an interesting game. Moving to the Saturday afternoon game, we've got Sharks and Dolphins. Sharks come off that loss to Penrith, but mostly unchanged. A couple of players added to the bench rotation. Dolphins, gritty win last week. They bring in Fuller and Sebastian Suar. Both teams are backing their squads. This feels like it could be a 50-50 toss of the coin. Who's going to win this one? We've both gone Sharks 1-12, but could the Dolphins cause an upset and get back on track this season? We'll have to find out. On Saturday night, it should be a good one. Oh, here we go. Rabbitohs and Tigers. This one will be spicy. South lost last week, but AJ breaks the try scoring record, and now Humphries comes back in the halves. So can they keep that momentum and that excitement in the team? Wow, though, Tigers 44-16 last week, absolutely flying. Only change that May is out, and Skelton moves into the centres with a few bench tweaks as well. Tigers looking red hot, but Souths at some point have to click, and we both think they're going to go 1-12 for the Bunnies. All right, Eels versus Dragons. Eels huge win over the Broncos, and now they get Hopgood back. He's a big inclusion. Papali'i also joins the bench. Dragons coming off that Storm loss, but they get a good boost with Little and Laurie back, and their halves are good to go. So Eels looking dangerous all of a sudden, and Dragons need to show something here, but we have both got Eels 1-12 after a nice win last week against the Broncos. Done well. And we finish up with the Cowboys and Titans, both desperate. Cowboys smashed last week, but Cotter returns, which is massive. Laybutt and Sutton also added to the team. We've got Titans still searching, but Jaden Campbell has been named. Could be a huge in if he plays. So someone gets their first win here, and someone goes 0-3. We both have Cowboys bouncing back and taking some pressure off Peyton. Cowboys 1-12. There we go. That's round 3 team lists. Plenty of ins, plenty of outs, and already some big pressure games there. So keep an eye on the late mail, and all the guides are on our Facebook group page. All right, let's see our tips for the week. Let's go this week. We don't want to look at last week's again. That were pretty bad. So the other thing we've got different, PJ and I. So I've got the Knights, he's got the Warriors. The rest are all pretty much the same, except for a couple of margins. He thinks Panthers and Storm are going to blow it out and run away with it. I'm a bit more conservative this week, but who knows? After some of the big scores we've seen the last couple of weeks, any of these could be 13 plus. Alright, it's time to get into the NRL Live Chat Medal. We vote and you vote for the inaugural NRL Live Chat Medal. I may have scared a couple of you off last week, but with my little bit of a rant, so not many votes have come in this week. But seriously, keep an eye out each week on Sunday and Monday to get voting for your player of the week. We put in a player from each winning team, plus a couple of wild cards, so vote on your player, and the winner gets a massive 5 points in our award system, so that is a massive, and your vote definitely counts. So let's check out what you voted on this week. Here it is, and none other than Alex Johnston, of course, after his try scoring record. Everyone's voted for him this week, so he gets the 5 points. So well done. Another win to Alex Johnston there. All right, let's go. I'll jump into my vote. Why not? So I've taken Farlago, Dewey, and Johnson. They are my 3-2-1s. I think Farlago with his hat trick. You got Dewey controlling the game. I think he got a try as well, and of course Johnson gets the 1 point for his double, and breaking that record. We had to put him in there somewhere. Had a great game, even though they did lose. And then PJ, pretty much done the same thing, except he's got. He does have Dewey and Johnson, but also has Cleary as his number 3. So 3 points to Cleary there. He had an awesome game as well, so very fitting our 3-2-1s this week. And here is the leaderboard. So Harry Grant is still on top after last week's awesome effort. Then AJ coming in second there after the fan vote. Nice work. So that'll keep growing over the week. So make sure you keep an eye out to vote for your player of the week. Now, he's not here today, but let's see what PJ has got for us. PJ's tip of the week.
PJ's tip of the week.
Alright, so how did he go last week? So he sent through his tips this week, but we'll check it out in a sec. Don't worry, it's still coming. Last week, though, got the Storm and the margin. Well done. And got the Dolphins, but margin was wrong against the Titans. And as they only just come back to win that one, very close that one. And Broncos, seriously, no one's picked them to lose against the Eels, but didn't get that one. So not too bad there, PJ, but this week hopefully we'll do a little bit better. Let's check it out, what he's got. Okay, first up, he's got Panthers 13 plus against the Roosters. Shocker there. PJ picking the team that's playing against the Roosters. Never would have picked that at all. Second up, what has he got? Then we're going Storm 13 plus up against the struggling Broncos. And the third special, which I think could go either way personally, Cowboys 1-12 against the Titans. So this is it. You got Panthers 13 plus, Storm 13 plus, and Cowboys 1-12. That's PJ's multi and tip of the week. Remember to gamble responsibly, and hope this one's a winner for something different. There we go.
PJ's tip of the week.
So there we go, everyone. Oh, he's still there drinking his beer. It's unlucky that we couldn't have PJ along tonight, so it's a short and sweet tonight. Thanks for joining us anyway, and I hope that helps your tips out. And make sure you watch all the games this weekend. If you don't, if you can't get to see them, jump onto our chat. The link is in the comments. Please join our chat. We're getting a bit lonely in there, just saying random stuff about the game, keeping the scores up to date. We'd love you to jump in and join in on all the fun, especially if you can't watch the games yourself. I'm Breno. That's PJ. He's not here. Hopefully he's back next week fighting fit. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night, and go the Knights!
Thanks for tuning in to another action-packed episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out all of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 action on our Facebook group page. Come and join the chat. Goodbye.